Okay, this video is going to show you a little bit about moving things around in Blender, transforming things, rotating things. And there's a couple different ways you can do it. I'm going to zoom in here with my middle mouse button. I'm going to rotate around. I'm looking at my cube here. But say I want to move my cube so it's on top of this grid. Well, one way to do that is that I want to move it on the Z-axis, that's up and down. You've got a little cheat sheet down here. Z-axis is up and down, the blue axis. I can left click on this arrow and it'll move it up. So these arrows will allow you to move it on whatever axis that color is. You can switch from the arrows to the rotate function. You get the colors and it allows you to rotate on that axis. Or you can switch to the square handles, which are to scale on whichever axis you have chosen. So, you should also know that you can click inside this white ring that all these handles are connected to, and it will do whatever you're asking on all axes. In the case of the rotation, it'll kind of let you rotate sort of like a trackball from the view. In the case of grab, it'll let you grab from the view. Wherever way you're looking at it is how it will let it move. Okay, now we also have the options to use our keyboard as well. You can G for grab and left click to confirm. You can S to scale, left click to confirm. And you can R to rotate, left click to confirm. You can also then tell it what axis you want it to do it on. Say we want to G grab it, but we only want to move it back and forth on the X axis. Well, we can press X on our keyboard and it will constrain the movement to only the X axis, or say the Y axis, or even the Z. Just type the letter on your keyboard and it'll move only in that direction. Left click to confirm your move. If you don't want these handles in your way, you can hide them by this. You can turn them on. If you hold shift and click on them, you can turn them all on at once if you want, although I find that to be a very cluttered view. I personally like to just leave it with the arrows. Sometimes I like to move things in just one axis. I rarely want to use the other controls, and if I do, I use my keyboard personally. So that's a little bit about moving around. Let's start again here. And let's take a look at what we can do with those in edit mode. First of all, we can go into edit mode, like so, or you can press tab to go into edit mode. Oops. So I'll tab into edit mode. And of course I can use these controls on the vertices that make up my cube. If you want to select something in Blender, don't forget that it's a right mouse button click. Selections are right mouse button. However, though, if you are selecting one of these handles, you're clicking with the left mouse button. Right is for selecting objects, vertices, things like that. And the left is your traditional click to confirm things. And of course, you can also use your other controls, like your rotate. But if you're rotating just one vertex, it does nothing. So hold shift to select more than one thing, just like these buttons. And then you can use the handles to make your control movement. Okay, and that way you can manipulate the shape of an object in edit mode using the controls, or by G grabbing, S scaling, R rotating your object.